Hi. Welcome to 2013, everybody. And as you can see, I'm celebrating. Happy New Year to you all. This year promises to be a wonderful year. In getting up this morning, I'd gone into the kitchen to get what I call my liquid personality, which is a cup of coffee. And I was greeting my husband with a loving Happy New Year wish. I then came into the room here where the computer is, opening up the email system to send a thoughtful greeting to one of the loving contestants that I've had the pleasure of meeting through Dr.Golpa's Dental Implant Contest. Upon tapping onto the different links in the email system, I'm getting her email Addie. I had noted a message from Dr.Golpa's office. I put my brain on pause, knowing that there was going to be an email sent. That was part of the how things were going to transpire in notification. I closed my eyes and I took a deep breath. And holding that breath, I opened up the email. And what I found was something that I went running, scurrying to my husband, who was at that time in the other room laying on the bed watching the Rose Parade, hollering out to him as I leaped into the air, landing, of course, ever so gracefully, ever so gracefully, on him, embracing him, and sharing out loud. And I hope you could read this. Yes, I have won, and I am number one. I have won, and I am number one. And it was so important because I started out at number 148. 148, and I was number one. I laid there and I cried in his arms, overwhelmed with the joy of winning this dynamic opportunity for relief for me. Once the tears from me eased up, hubby wanted to see what the email stated. We come into the room where the email is set up, and it's showing the big, bold wording. Excuse me a moment. The big, bold wording. And I'm now sitting in the chair. Hubby is standing a little bit off behind me. And I'm reading out loud, with rapturous joy, the details of the email and what to expect next. And it says in part, in a few days you will receive a personal call from Dr. Golpa. During this call we will discuss the timing, the logistics, and the details of your all-on-4 procedure. We both gasped with breath. It just, both of us at the same time. I quickly turned to my husband, wrapping my arms around him and he with me, and we stood there crying together with overwhelming joy. And my husband knows what I go through with the Sjogren's. He lives with me daily and he knows what I go through. Because I tell him, kind of feels good. Ouch. And now that I think about it, it's like, wow, I wish I had a camera going. That was a priceless moment. But I didn't. So my thoughts started racing, and I was thinking about the people whom without fail kept up through thick and thin, as they were so many little obstacles that kept coming our way. getting those votes in that supported this dynamic opportunity. The support group connecting with friends of friends and family members, and the family members' friends. Thinking of Rebecca, who set up the Facebook event page so the support team could go to a central location to stay in the loop. Matthew and Rebecca tirelessly making sure the people were not forgetting to vote. And that was during one of the most busiest times of the year. Receiving a call from my son. "Wow, Mom, you have a powerful team member." It was, oh, isn't that just so awesome? And then I was recalling when opting in on the first week of November, knowing that there was only a few weeks left. And I had to consider by that last moment in getting in for the All-on-4 Dental Implants by Dr.Golpa's Dental Implant Institute, and that I had work ahead of me. As in my homework for Dr. Golpa, he met my criteria, my personal criteria of a doctor of dentistry, a true professional that cannot be compared to what I found out in the dental industry. Reflecting back, that in opting in, I had no clue on how to do the videos, the downloads, the requirements at hand, the postings on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Dr. Golpa's Facebook page, and the Sjogren's Facebook page. I was on an adventure, for sure, in crash learning. On a wing and a prayer, folks. I cried not only for the joyfulness, but the honor of winning. The hours that I spent till 1:32 a.m. in the morning exhausted, I just kept going and forcing myself to express the importance of people and their teeth. The personal exhaustion was just in keeping those continued hours and back up again early to learn more. I've learned so much, and I'm so happy for that. It's like plowing through a field of unknowing, yet not letting the unknowing stop me, and that feels so good. I refused to believe I didn't have a chance, and in hearing a person give an opinion that wasn't asked for, that would feed that ugly doubt, well, that was thrown out. I kept moving, reassuring the doubtful person. In not trying, I will surely know I have not won. To not try, it's not me. I have to try, and that feels good. It isn't so much the winning, it's what I've won in between. In sharing with you, since the opening of the email to inform me of winning, what's transpired from reading the notice, I am simply walking around in circles. Literally, I am beside myself, and I'm going like this. What do I do now? What do I do now? Loop-de-loop. Anyway, I just can't believe it. It's like, okay, gotta sit down. I'm just so excited. I am beside myself, and words that I could never ever express to you what my heart is desiring for you all to know. Not only know, but to feel what my heart is feeling. As I've mentioned many times before with my postings throughout the social media connections and videos, I graciously thank you, Dr. Golpa, and your dental implant team for considering me. And I graciously thank you all for your continued and ongoing support. I'm looking forward, as always, as this has opened up a wonderful adventure and journey for me, to keep people informed of ongoing technology, my adventures in getting the dental implants, and the successes through that. And in closing again, and I don't want to close because I don't do short videos. Sorry, I like to talk. Happy New Year to you all. Bye-bye for now.